So this is chessboard, okay, and these are squares, okay. So we call this a square, square, okay. So now this is a dark square. So we call this a dark square because it is dark in color. This is a light square, okay. So this will be a light square and this will be a dark square. So you have to use this term, light, dark, okay, light, dark. You know why do we call this light and dark? I will show it here. So when we play tournaments, right, chess tournaments, so we would be having this kind of board. See. So when you are playing tournaments here, so you would be using the board of this. I mean, it would be like this. See, it has a dark square, but it is not black in color. It is green in color. And then the light square is white in color. Okay. And then here, if you see, this is what grandmasters use to play their game. Okay. So world champions, grandmasters, they use this kind of board. And then you see it has a dark square which is brown, dark brown in color, and it also has a light square which is light, somewhat light brown in color. Okay. So that is the reason we standardly use light squares, dark squares. Okay, so now let's learn here. So this will be a dark square, light square, dark square, light square. Okay, now I will be asking you a question. I'll point your name and you can unmute and speak, okay, and answer. Give me a second. I will note down the names so that it would be easy for me to call. Okay, we'll start from Aldrin. So can you unmute Aldrin? Are you there? Okay, Anirudh, can you tell me which square is this? Is this a light square or a dark square?
Dark square, ma'am.
Very good. So everyone else be on mute. I will point you, I'll call you, then you can answer, okay? Isha, is this a light square or a dark square?
Light square, ma'am.
Very good, super. Now, Leksha, is this a light square or a dark square?
Dark square, ma'am.
Dark square, super. Now, Manav, this one, light square or a dark square?
Light.
Light square, very good. Nagulan, this one?
Dark square.
Dark square, very good. Sai Radhakrishnan, I'll call you Sai so it would be easy, right? Sai, is this a light square or a dark square?
Light square.
Light square, very good. So who's Suji Nagaraj? From next time, please give students' name so that it is easy for me to call. Okay. This is Suji Nagaraj. So what is the student's name?
Shandika.
Okay, you tell me, is this a light square or a dark square?
Huh?
Light square or a dark square? Is it light? So this is
Light
a light
square.
Very good, super. So be on mute. This is a light square. Okay, you be on mute. Aldrin, are you there? Can you unmute?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is this a light square or a dark square?
Dark square, ma'am.
Very good. Okay, so now everyone be on mute. I hope I covered everyone. Piyush. Piyush, is this a light square or a dark square?
Light square, ma'am.
Very good, super. So did I miss anyone here? Shravan. Shravan, light square or a dark square?
Light or dark or square?
Light square.
No, no, no. See, look, I just listen now. This is a dark square. Okay, if it is like this is dark in color. Okay, this is light. So in chess we call this dark. This is light. Light, light, dark. Okay, so this is a dark square. Okay. So now tell me, Shravan, is this a light square or a dark square?
Dark square.
Okay, very good. So be on mute, everyone. I hope everyone joined, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So everyone, please be on mute. Shravan, please be on mute. Okay. So now that you know which is a light square, okay, and which is a dark square, now let's learn something new. Okay. So does everyone know what is a sleeping line? Can you show to me, if you can, if you want to turn on the video, or you can show it to your parents or elders. So show what is sleeping line, how a sleeping line would look like.
Sleeping lane. Sleeping lane எதுன்னு சொல்லி கேட்குறாங்க. சொல்லு பேசு.
Ma'am, sleeping line.
You can show it to your parents or whoever is there with you. Elders.
இது sleeping lane எதுன்னு சொல்லு. Sleeping lane எப்படி இருக்கும் பாரு.
Sleeping line. So I hope every one of you would know what is a sleeping line, right?
இப்படி இருந்தா sleeping lane, இப்படி இருந்தா sleeping lane. அதே தான்.
Ma'am, sleeping.
Just show it to me. Okay, Aldrin, show how a sleeping line would be. Okay. So, okay, very good. So I will show it here in the board. So this is how a sleeping line would be, right? So this is a sleeping line. So if you put like this, it would be kind of sleeping line. Okay. In chess, we call it rank. R-A-N-K, rank. And then we used to see, if I call you by your name, you will turn back, right? So like that, every rank has a name, and those names are by numbers. Okay, so this is first rank, second rank. See here, there is number 1. You have to note this. This is number 1. So this is first rank. This sleeping line is first rank. This sleeping line is second rank. Okay, so this sleeping line, this one, so this entirely is third rank. Okay, in English we call it row. For you, if I say sleeping line, it is easy, right? So now this is fourth rank. Now this is fifth rank. This one is sixth rank. This one is seventh rank, and this one is eighth rank. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now if I point you a square, then you have to drag your hand like this and then find which rank it is in. Okay, so if this is the square, then you have to tell me this is in fifth rank. If I point you this square, then you have to tell me this is in eighth rank. Okay, can we do this exercise now? Okay, so we will start with Aldrin. So tell me which rank this square is in.
Ma'am, second rank, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So now this one is in Alvin, you tell. I will ask 2, 3 questions to one. Okay.
Fourth
So you.
rank, ma'am.
Okay, this one, Aldrin.
Sixth rank, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now, Anirudh. So tell me which rank this square is in.
Seventh rank, ma'am.
This one.
Sixth rank, ma'am.
This one.
Second rank, ma'am.
Very good. Next, Isha. which square, which rank this square is in?
Second rank, ma'am.
This one,
Fifth rank, ma'am.
this one.
Eighth rank, ma'am.
Very good. Then Kashvi, are you there? So can you tell me which rank this square is in?
Yes, ma'am. This is in fourth rank, ma'am.
Fourth rank. Very good. This one,
Tenth rank, ma'am.
this one.
First rank, ma'am.
Very good. So now Leksha, which rank this square is in?
Sixth rank, ma'am.
Very good. This one,
Third rank, ma'am.
this one.
Eighth rank, ma'am.
Eighth rank. Very good. Now Manav, this square is in which rank?
Third rank, ma'am.
This one,
Eighth rank, ma'am.
this one.
Third rank,
Very
ma'am.
good. Okay. Now the next one, Nakulan. Which rank?
Eighth rank, ma'am.
This one?
First rank, ma'am. Fourth rank, ma'am.
Okay, very good. So Piyush, this one? Piyush, can you unmute? Okay, I will ask you the next question, Piyush. Sarayu, can you answer? Which rank this square is in?
Fourth rank, ma'am.
Okay, this one?
Sixth rank, ma'am.
This?
First rank, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Sai, which rank?
First rank.
This?
Eighth rank.
This?
Fourth rank.
Okay, next. Next one is Shravan. Which rank? Shravan, are you there?
Sixth rank, ma'am.
Okay, this one?
Eighth rank, ma'am.
Okay, be on mute. Then Suji Nagaraj, that student. So which
Ma'am.
rank this is in?
One.
Okay, first. So you have to tell first. Okay, this one?
This eighth.
Yeah. Eighth rank, very good. This one?
Fourth.
Okay, very good. So everyone please be on mute. So if I miss someone, you can raise the hand. I will teach you one more thing, and then I will ask you the question, okay? So now that we learnt about sleeping line, now I hope you all know what is a standing line, right? So this will be a standing line. So it will be, so we call it vertical in English, or we used to call it column. But you will understand this as a standing line, okay? In chess, we call this file, F-I-L-E, file. So files are after letters, okay? For ranks, we said first rank. So we termed the number. Now here we have to tell the letter in which it is in, okay? So this will be A file, okay? A file. So this is B file, C file, D file, E file, F file, G file, and then this will be H file. So we have A to H files, okay? So now let me point this. This is an A file. This is an E file. This is an H file. Now you have to drag your hands down, and then you have to say the letter in which it is in, okay? So this is H file, like that. Okay, so did I miss anyone here lastly? Okay, Piyush, can you try to unmute and tell which file this square is in?
B file, ma'am.
Very good, B file. Now you say for this, which file?
D file, ma'am.
This one?
F file, ma'am.
F file. Very good. Just give me one second, okay? Sorry. So now this is an F file. Okay. So this one, Aldrin, can you tell me which file this one is in?
C file, ma'am.
Okay, this one,
E file, ma'am.
this one.
G file, ma'am.
Very good. Now, Leksha, can you answer for this?
D file, ma'am.
Okay, this one
E file, ma'am.
and this one.
G file, ma'am.
Very good. So now, Sai, can you answer for this?
H file.
Okay, H file, this one.
A file.
Very good. And this one?
C file, ma'am.
Okay, when someone is answering, I want others to also try to find that file. Okay. Manav, this one is in.
D file, ma'am.
This one.
F file, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Sarayu, can you tell for this?
G file, ma'am.
Okay, and then this one?
B file, ma'am.
B. Okay. Then Shravan, which file is this?
G file, ma'am.
This one?
D file, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. Now let's learn something, okay? Like now that we know what is a file, okay? File is a standing line. Okay? So you call it A file, B file, C file, D file, E file, F file, G file and H file. Okay? And then ranks are first rank, second rank, third rank, fourth rank, fifth rank, sixth rank, seventh rank, and eighth rank. So they are after numbers. Okay. So now every square has a name. Okay. If I call Piyush, Piyush will turn back, right? If I call Sarayu, she will turn back. So when I call her, she will turn back. Like that, we have to be very specific with the name of a square. Okay, first you have to put the letter, then you have to put the number. Okay, so this would be a file, first rank, right? So this will be A1. Now this will be D file and then fifth rank. So you put the letter first, then put the number. So this would be D5 and this would be G and then 8. So you call this G8. This would be G4. G4. Okay. So this is how we will be naming a square. Okay. So in future classes too, if I ask you name this square, okay, you have to specifically tell what is the name of it. Okay. So light or dark is not the name, it is the color. Okay. If I say light square, then there are 32 squares, light squares in the chessboard. If I say dark square, there are 32 dark squares. But if I specifically say E4, then we can point out this one. Okay, so that is the importance of naming the square. Okay, so now I will ask you, okay, I'll ask you two questions each. Okay, so shall we start from, I mean, that student who has this name, Suji Nagaraj. From next time, please put her name. Okay. Can you tell me which square is this? So which rank it is in first? Tell me which rank. So, okay. So D file and then second rank. So if I tell rank, it is second rank. Which file? D file. Okay. So now what is the name of this square?
Dark.
No,
Dark.
name is not dark. So you have to tell D2. Tell.
D2. D2.
First you put the
D2.
letter. Very good. First you put the letter. Then you put the number. So this is D2. Now can you try for this square? So first, which letter it is?
Yeah.
Or
H4.
which file it is in?
H4.
H and then 4. H4. Very good. Okay, now you be on mute. Shravan, are you there? So can you name this square? First, drag your hands down. E,
E6, ma'am.
E6. Very good. This square?
B7, ma'am.
B7. Very good. Okay. So now be on mute. Sarayu, which square is this?
C2, ma'am.
Very good. And this square?
8H, ma'am.
H. And then what is the number here?
H8.
H8. Very good. So now, Sai, can you answer this? So which square is this? So first, drag down and find the letter. Which letter is this?
Yeah.
And then now come to the number. What is the number here?
6.
So how do you call this square?
Yeah.
F6. Tell F6. So okay. Now try to find for this. What is the name of this square, Sai? So what will come after G? What is this? H1. Very good. H1. Super. Okay. So now be on mute. Piyush, which square is this?
D2.
D2. This one?
B8.
No. B. Can you tell again? 8. B8. Very good. Okay. So now Nagulan, which square is this? Name this square.
Huh?
Name. What is the name of this square?
G4.
G4. This one?
D5.
Okay. So Manav, for this, what is the name?
D.
E?
D. E.
E is the letter. And what is the number?
E1.
Very good. So you call this E1. Now you try for this.
D7.
Very good. So be on mute. Next, Leksha, can you try for this?
B5, ma'am.
B5. This one?
G8.
Okay, very good. Kashvi. This one?
Yes, ma'am.
So how do we
G2.
name this square? Very good, G2. So how do you name this?
C8, ma'am.
Very good, super. Now, Isha, can you name this square?
D5, ma'am.
Very good. And then this one?
H7, ma'am.
Very good. So now, Anirudh, I want you to answer for this.
B6, ma'am.
Tell again.
B6, ma'am.
A6, A for apple. Check. You just drag your hands down from here. What is the letter there?
B, ma'am.
B. So you have to tell B6. Okay. So now for this.
G8, ma'am.
Very good. Now try for this.
G4, ma'am.
Very good. So now you got it, right? Now, Aldrin. So what is the name of this square?
G6, ma'am.
This one?
A first, ma'am.
A1. Okay, so when we tell the name, you tell it A1. So when we are pointing the entire rank, then it becomes first rank. First rank means it has A1, B1, C1, D1, E1, F1, G1, H1. Okay, like that. Second rank means it has all these squares. Like if we say G file, then it has all these things: G1, G2, G3, G4, G5, G6, G7, G8, like that. Okay, so we learned files, rank, and using these two, how to name a square. Okay, now I will teach you a very important rule. Okay, and I want all of you to repeat it. I will call you name by one and you can repeat it. Okay, so as everyone repeats, it will be like it will be stored, right? It will be memorized, or you will remember it for longer. Okay, so the rule is there must be, okay, first tell me, show your right hand. You can either show by turning on your camera, or you can show it to your parents if you don't want to turn on the camera. Right hand. So does everyone know which is your right hand? Very good, super. Yeah, so that is the right hand. Okay, so now to your right hand side, this corner square must be a light square. Okay, this square should be a light square. Only then you have placed the chessboard correctly. If not, it is wrong, and you have to turn it. You have to turn the chessboard in such a way that there is a light square to your right hand side. This is very important. So when you play a game, first thing you will note is there a light square to my right hand corner? Okay, and then your opponent will be sitting here. See, you will be sitting here. See, if it is a game, you will be sitting here, and then for you this is the right side, and this is the light square. Okay, there should be the light square, and here your opponent will be sitting. For him, this is the right hand, and this square will also be a light square. Okay, for you, light on right. For your opponent, same thing, light on right. So can we all repeat this so that we don't forget it? Okay, so Aldrin, can you repeat after me? Light on right. Tell.
How much gonna be light on right?
Light on right.
Anirudh, now repeat light on right. So you have to unmute, Anirudh. Okay, you tell like that. Light on right. Okay. So now Isha, tell light on right. Okay.
Light on right.
Very good. Isha, light
Light
on
on right.
right. Kashmi, can you tell?
Yes, ma'am.
So what were we learning? Light
Light
on right.
on right.
Okay, Leksha, can you tell me?
Light on right.
Very good. Manav,
Light on right.
Nagulan, light square. Okay, light
Right.
on right. So which means light square must be there on the right hand side, right hand corner of the board. Okay, Piyush, can you tell?
Yes, ma'am.
Light
Light.
on right.
Light on right.
Sai, can you tell? Light.
Light on right.
Very good. Sarayu,
Light on right.
Shravan,
Light on right.
and then this kid. So G Nagaraj.
Light on right.
Okay, so now we will do one more exercise. Okay, so now I will point out a square. First, you should tell me this is D4. Okay, you should name the square first. Then you should tell me this is a dark square. So can we all do this? See, D4 and this is a dark square. Okay, in chess, how much ever you could able to see, that much you would be stronger. So if we develop this habit now, it will be definitely helpful in future. Okay, so now first information is this is D4. Second thing is this is a dark square. For example, if I point this square, then it would be F7. First you have to tell the name, then you have to tell me this is a light square. Okay, so I will ask two questions to each. Okay, you can unmute when I call you and you can tell. So we'll start from Aldrin. Aldrin, you tell for this.
C5 dark square.
Okay, this.
G3 dark square.
Very good. Next, Anirudh. First name, tell the name of the square.
Light square, ma'am.
No. What is the name? So if I tell light square, every light square will turn back, right? If I tell boy, just 1 second. If I call you boy, then every boys in the class will turn back, right? But if I call you Anirudh, then only you will turn back. So that is how it is, okay? So if you say it is a light square, then we are pointing out all the light squares here, okay? But if you say it is G8, then we are exactly telling about this. Okay, first tell the name of the square.
G8, ma'am.
Okay, now G8 is a light square or a dark square?
Light square, ma'am.
Okay, now do the same for this.
F4, ma'am.
Okay,
And the dark square, ma'am.
very good, super. Can you do one more? Can you try for this?
A1, ma'am.
Okay,
And this is a dark square, ma'am.
very good, super. So you be on mute. Now, Isha, can you try for this square?
D7. Oh, no. This
Okay,
is
D7.
D7. This
Okay,
is a light square, ma'am.
very good. So now try for this.
This is G2. This is a light square, ma'am.
Very good, super. Now, Kashvi, try for this square.
Yes, ma'am.
Try. Answer.
D4, ma'am. Light color.
No, first you have to name it.
C4, ma'am.
Okay, C4, very good. And then it is a light square. Very good. Now try for this square, Kashvi.
E7, ma'am.
Okay,
Color.
dark square. Very good. Okay, after Kashvi. Leksha, try for this square.
Ma'am, A4 light square, ma'am.
Very good. This one,
E1 dark square.
dark square. Very good. Manav,
H8 dark square, ma'am.
this one,
C4 light square, ma'am.
very good. Nagulan,
F2 dark square, ma'am.
this one,
D7 light square, ma'am.
light square. Okay, be on mute. Next, Nagulan. So this one,
A5 dot square, ma'am.
This one?
H1 light square, ma'am.
Okay, Piyush, now you answer for this.
E8 light square, ma'am.
Okay, very good. E8 light square. This one?
F4 dark square, ma'am.
Very good. Now, so Sai, can you answer for this? Is it possible for you to unmute? He's not in the meeting. Okay. Sarayu, can you answer this? This square.
A7 dark square, ma'am.
A7 dark square. And this one?
C2 light square, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Now, Shravan, do for this.
F7 light square, ma'am.
F7 light square. Now try for this.
B2
Dark square. Very good. B2 is the dark square. Now, Suji Nagaraj. I couldn't get your name. Okay, you text me your name later. Okay. So this one. Can you try this?
E6 light square.
Okay, E6 light square. And this one is
B4 dark square.
D4 dark square. Very good. So be on mute. So we will do a quick revision what we learned today. Okay. First, whenever you whenever you place the chessboard, first you will place the chessboard. Only then you will arrange the pieces right on top of it. So first important rule, when you place the chessboard, make sure to your right hand side there must be light square. This is according to FIDE rules. Okay. FIDE means World Chess Federation. Okay. They have made rules for all the players. Okay. So according to that rule, so this is how we must place the chessboard. Okay. And now then we learned this is a dark square, this is a light square, dark square. So now you know which is a light square, which is a dark square. And you also know why do we say light and dark. We won't say black square, we won't say white square. Okay, so in chess books if you find, it will be light square, dark square. So you know to identify that. Okay, then we learned about sleeping line and standing line. Sleeping line are ranks, standing lines are files. Okay, so you just imagine like this. So your dad has brought a file to your home. Okay, and then he placed it in a standing way. Okay, in the cupboard. So if you remember like that, the standing lines are files. Okay, and files you will say by the letters, and ranks you will say by the numbers, because even in school you will say, right, first rank, second rank, third rank, like that. Here also in chess we will say first rank, second rank, third rank, A file, B file, C file. Okay, so now each of us have a name. Like that, every square in the chessboard has a name. And how do we find that? We find that by putting the letter first, which means pointing the file first. You should point which file it is in, A file. And then you should point which rank it is in, first rank. Now the name of the square would be this square, A1. Okay. So we learned about chessboard today. Tomorrow we will learn about pieces. Okay, so do you have any doubt, any one of you, or any doubt? Sai, I think you joined back, right?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No doubts, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so What did you miss in the class? Like which part? Okay, so shall I ask you some 2-3 questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Make sure you didn't miss anything. Okay, so now which everyone else be on mute. Okay, Sai, tell me which file this is in
C file.
and which rank it is in.
Fifth rank.
Okay, so how do we name this square? So if I call you Sai, you are answering me, right? So how do you name this square like that?
C file.
Very good, super. And now tell me if this C5 is a light square or a dark square.
Dark sky.
Very good, super. So how many of you want to do one more exercise? Or else we can finish the class. So now it's up to you. Is everyone interested to do one more thing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
ma'am.
stay on mute. Now you know what we are going to do. I am going to tell a square. Okay, I will name a square. First, you should point it either on the screen, or if you have chessboard, you can point it on the chessboard, or else you do it on the screen. Okay, point it first, then tell me is it a light square or a dark square. Okay, so I will do one example. So if I say D4, then I must put my finger on D4, and then I have to tell if it is a light square or a dark square. In this case, this is a dark square, so I will answer dark square. Okay, so shall we do this quick exercise before we end this class? Okay, so we'll start from Aldrin. I won't point any squares, you only should point. Okay, A1. Aldrin, I want you to answer A1. So you must tell if it is a light square or a dark square.
ma'am.
Dark square. Okay. So next, Anirudh, tell me H1 is a light square or a dark square.
H1 is a light square, ma'am.
Okay. Isha, now tell me G5 is a light square or a dark square.
Dark square, ma'am.
Okay. Kashvi, B5. So B for ball, B5.
D5 is a light square, ma'am.
Okay. Leksha, tell me D2 is a light square or a dark square.
A light square, ma'am.
D2, D for doll, D for dog, D2. First point it out in the chessboard.
Dark square, ma'am.
Okay, so dark square, right? Okay, so be on mute. Now Manav, C6, light square or dark square?
C6. Light square, ma'am.
Okay, Nagulan, F7, light square or a dark square? F7. Are you there? I think you have to unmute and speak. Okay, I will ask you later. Now, Nagulan, can you tell me about F7? What happened? Nagulan, are you there? Piyush, can you unmute and tell if it is a light square or a dark square? F7.
Light square, ma'am.
Okay. And then Sai, tell about D8. D for doll. D8.
Dark square.
Okay, D8 is a dark square. Very good. Sarayu, H1.
Light square, ma'am.
And then Suji Nagaraj, that kid. Okay, you tell me
Yes, ma'am.
A8. A for apple, A8. Light square or a dark square?
Light square.
Okay, very good. So, Shravan, tell me about F5.
F5.
So you have to locate it first. Light or dark? F5.
Light square, ma'am.
Very good. Okay. So can we finish today's class? We will meet on Friday. Bye.
Hi,
Any
ma'am.
question?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.